Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you welcome back to the Beta Plans with a return to the Manor of Madness estate within the darkest dungeon. And I'm keep going on with putting people into the treatment ward, trying to lock in these good traits and getting rid of a few really bad ones, as we continue ever onwards towards that great goal of the darkest dungeon, who is unfortunately still on lockdown, so it seems. But this is the team for today. This is a low-level team, for certain. This is Ferelius, been a while since we've seen him, Donut Flippers, Kiddo, and Dawkin. Yes, stress heal, money, damage. Why this composition? Well, we're going to a long dungeon. There's a medium one over here, and gather 3 holy relics might be nice, but long dungeon, money, I like that. And the amount of deeds is also good. Though, relatively speaking, I have to say that this gives actually more deeds than this. But, yeah. You know, Rampart Shield and Sword gives also more. And I really don't think I want the critical dice, because these D12s look awesome, but plus 2% crit. No, they need to be. They need to give a little bit more than just plus 2% crit for me to consider that a good trinket for us to use. So, we are gonna go into a long dungeon and hopefully get some money out of this. So, we know it's a long dungeon. We know there are a lot of curios with keys. So let's get 6 keys with us. 4 shovels. Let's get quite a bit of food with us, because you cannot find a lot of food here actually, right? Well, you can, so let's actually take a little bit more than normal. We expect a few bleed from Dawkin over here. And we want torches. And I don't want to spend too much money, so I'm just going to take 2 of those, because, well, there's a lot of curios with them. I'm not going to do anything of that, not going to do anything of that. You don't hardly ever find them in this dungeon. So I'm saying this is going to be good. Yeah. Let's get on with it. Let's see what we can do. And actually, I've changed a little bit of trinkets around than what you normally have, well, grown accustomed to from you. What I give them. And yes, I know, Dawkin is not in the damage occultist position. Sorry.
Trace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, Orin.
But, I have given him his abyssal pull, his demon pull, to remove all the corpses. Considering where we can attack, it's not very good to have people on the back. So yes, demonic pull, just for a change in comparison to abyssal artillery. And what have we done? Well, we've actually are going to use a trophy. Plus 20% damage versus unholy, plus 5% crit versus unholy. Instead of plus 10% damage, plus 3%, plus 3 speed, minus 10% health. So, the damage is higher if we're fighting unholy. Now, we're fighting in a ruin, so most of this would be unholy, I would take it. And we have a little bit less speed, but we have a little bit more HP. It should round out its same thing, but I was just curious to take it. As you can see, Kiddo rocking the usual thing that we now do for the Jester, and Ferelius going with the Carpus Idol and the Florin. And yes, this is an Antiquarian position 1, because Antiquarian can be everywhere except for the healing vapors. So, not equipping those. What is this actually? I haven't even realized. 90% of rooms. Do we really want to go upstairs then? Oh, we're gonna have to backtrack like a ton. No, we're not gonna do this, because this backtracking would be really bad. You have to go all the way into this corridor. Books. Read them. Oh, a little bit less storage light. Ooh, just did that in time. All right. Wait, didn't I unlocked Finale and the other one, but I didn't equip them yet. Whoopsie. Protect me first. To start off with. Coral. Ow. We'll just have to take that. You know what? Aye. You can only do bayonet jab in that position. I am noticing the slower speed though immediately. In comparison to the Lock of Fury. Wow, they're very much focusing on Donald. Well, luckily he doesn't have extra protections thanks to Fidelius over here. 3 damage? Well, you think this might be your death. No, just off it. Well, in that case, harvest.
Formation is broken.
Wow!
Maintain the offensive.
Thank you, kiddo. Stunned as well. Very nice.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Let's do it like that because does not need to be healed, and let's face it, Aryan, sorry, wrong guy. Sorry, Donald. Donald has his own heal, so he doesn't really need to be healed at this moment. He can just go Absolution, but let's just first kill this guy.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
I wasn't thinking on that, to give them any quarter. Also wasn't really thinking about giving them a dime or stuff like that. No, it was just about thinking about killing them. No biggie. I am not concerned. Don't know where you got that stress from, but let's remove it. There we go. All good. In the hood.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
But I hope we got enough torches because the amount of backtracking that we need to do is incredible. Actually, you know what? Fidelius. Oh well. Okay, hello collector. Wasn't really counting on you.
Precision and power.
And with... yeah... less speed, this is going to be a little annoying. And I still didn't... frickin'... but these guys can be blood. Oh, I might be happy for this.
The ground quakes.
Yo. I am indeed happy for this. Hello. You are not going to sit behind your cronies and just think you can live, Buster. Lower his damage, because next to the collector, that is the biggest issue, I think. So, is you dead or is you not dead? 6. No, you are not dead. Then you are now dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And we are applying a lot of effect over time. Yeah, you may protect him, but you are dead next round, and he is taking damage no matter what you do. That is actually pretty okay for us, because it doesn't really do anything. Considering, well, it does call up one person, but the amount of damage that he could have done by lifesteal or stress or what have you, would have been much worse. We are targeting a lot in the middle, and I'm actually going to continue with this. Oh, oops. With this tactic. There's the lifesteal. Thank you for that dodge. Actually, try and stun him. Thank you. He will be dead next round. Unless he gets healed, of course. It's possible. And that may need a bandage in a moment. Too bad you can't stun him. Actually, I should have lowered the dodge of the collector. He may be stunned, but yeah, this is what I kind of what I feared. How much will you take? 5 a turn. Won't be enough. Focus on the collector. Feralia's blight is just too important not to put on the collector. And just make sure that he has no dodge whatsoever. And do this again as well. How much? Unless he gets healed, he's dead. Wow, almost instant killed him as well. Another headhunt. And another heal on not the collector, and I think with all the damage over time that he's still dead. Yes, he is. 11. He's dead. Awesome. Collector, you're dead as well next turn. I'm okay with this. That is a collector fight. Oh wow, you went before. That's annoying. Let's just stun him so that he's dead anyways. Yeah, you're gonna get a bandage because it's getting a little bit out of hand. Just to make sure that he doesn't get a heal and what have you not. That will save him. And there is, well, the song that Kiddo composed to mark the victory over the Collector. With Feralia's the Damage Antiquarian. Though I didn't really give him extra damage trinket, so it's not really true, but you are dead, just so you know.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, too bad. No stress relief for Feralius for that. I should have probably used Nervous Stab in that case. Ooh, a scout. Secret rooms? Nope. Too bad. We will use this on our way back. I hope I won't forget, but that is a good thing to find. Well, definitely by Kiddo. I'm just looking at the torches here. We have 4 more left. If we do 1 per corridor, we should be fine, but I think you need a little bit more than just 1 per corridor. Kind of positive of that. Ooh, nice dodge, Feralius. Well, actually, I might be wrong. Scouting a little bit more. There's a room battle. And here's a curio. And here is Feralius that's going to expect that curio. But unfortunately, the crate is emptied. First food activation. That's fine. And light the torch. We just have enough light. We just don't have enough light. No, yes we do. 75. Exactly enough light. But ow, tempting goblet. I really need to kill you. I still haven't changed my abilities around. What kind of an idiot am I? But actually, in this case, it works again because his abilities work so nicely together with Kiddo's abilities. Work with Donald to just take out the mid-range. And if we can get you forward, I think you can only do a Dirk Stab. Yep, a knife in the dog. Thank you. No stress. I'm getting to like Abyssal Pool instead of Abyssal Artillery. Getting people out of their proper positions can be worth so much in the Darkest Dungeon. There we go. A little stab over there as well. And probably a slice off? Yeah, because that will guarantee your death. Even if I did minimal damage, there was still the blind to take care of it. My curse feeds my rage. Yeah, I can imagine that. Don't think anyone would be kind of glad to have that transpired him. I rather would be something with a little bit more flair stealth, a power of a different sort, if you will. You are dead, so I'm just gonna heal up. And oh, I can't pull you. Oh, there's only the last two. All right. Then just guarantee the death. Not that it wasn't already guaranteed, but
on its own.
is this sarcophagus open? Seems like it. Nothing really happens. Spooky. Two spiders. Should be able to handle that. Don't talk to me about not... Yep. Help me remind myself. Me. Really, listen. You got to change the skills around. Those are the things here are unholy. They will not fear your little bleed attempt. There is nothing to bleed from something that cannot bleed. Ooh. No, we're taking this with us.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Look, kiddo, it's really typically you to try something that totally is bunkers and shouldn't work, but could you just, you know, not try? And let's put this in the 4th position. There you go. All your songs in the first few positions, and your attack in the last one. Didn't even actually realize you could interact with that with something special. Wait, this was the scout? The scout didn't even reveal the bloody room. That was weird. Yeah, not taking this portrait yet. I think we need every torch we can find. That we have, should better say. I think this is worth it. Because there's a good chance that they might go mostly for Donald. Because if we go here and pull him forward, it's just bayonet button time, boy.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, every bit of damage is probably going to go to him. Because I'm not even sure if Bump in the Night can go to the 3rd rank. Yeah, they tried to focus Feralius, but he's protected, like, by Donald. So, go us. Go team. You are dead due to blind. You are going to be dead due to random damage. There you go. And just because Kiddo wants a little bit of fun. But I think he's going to be denied that fun. Though he did give himself an incredible speed boost. Yeah, of plus 11. So I think he is actually going to get his fun. Yep.
Decimated.
Decimated.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I am surprised how well this actually is working. Oh, there. Yeah, so that map was completely pointless. Wish I could speed you up, but I can't. We need Kiddo for that. Because we kind of need Kiddo to make Donald stun this dude. But then again, we do have stress heals, so, you know... can you actually work from the front? I don't know, never tried that. Yep, you can, it doesn't matter one bit. Should have pulled this going forward. Yeah. All of a sudden you don't like it, huh? Oh! Ow!
About to break.
Oh, we still have campfires and what have you not. Heck, I don't even think we have properly healed in this dungeon at all. Oh, guaranteed kill. Take it. Actually, it's quite a bit of damage. Speed us up a little more. I know we can stress heal, but this would be better if he pulled forward and got with the corpse, so you can't stress heal. Sorry. Stress attack. Not stress heal, that's something different. Goodbye. Get stunned. You need to heal though. You need to get healed, and you need to heal yourself, possibly. Nope, no you don't. Never you mind. You are A-okay now. Kaboom. And then it's time, I think, for the stress heal. 14. Yeah, this is good. Another graveyard slash. I am really surprised how well Federlace is working in the front position. I mean, I think I put Froy once in the second position, but I think I haven't been so crazy yet to put the Antiquarian in the first position. But I'm not sure anymore. I may have done that also with Froy. I should have actually checked that, but I don't know. Nice crit. And that for a quite low level person. Dawkin is defying the gods by healing better than a Vestal and doing more. Oh. Susai? This should kill him if the blind applies, yeah, because it was only 2. This will make the kill. You have your own stress heal, so I'm not really too... find it too necessary to stress heal you. Stun you, so that we can work on whatever else we want to work on. Just vulnerability axe him. That's very nice, because that's not a stress heal. And I probably will use actually Kiddo to stress heal this going. This dog and handsome abomination called Donald. Donald Flippers. Which may actually remind me, with the back name, it might actually be more like Donald Flippers. Because that sounds more like the surname sounds to me like it could be Dutch or Belgian or something. Ooh, and we could take everything with us.
But a victory nonetheless.
Well, time for the long trek back, because we have to go down all this flipping corridor in order to get back to this junction and do everything all over again. But then with the other core, oh, I didn't even realize the map showed all the cures in every corridor. Right. So it wasn't that bad of a map. It was just a very awkwardly specific map. Let's put it that way. Well, thanks, I guess. Not sure if I find that very good to know where all the cures are. I would rather know, for instance, where all the traps are. Oh, there's a fight coming up, actually. The bright tambourine won't work without light. I think, however, we're still going to do this fight in the darkness a little bit. Why? Because, well, there was a cure here to make full light, and I find otherwise it kind of like... how shall I put this? A shame of a curio if I don't wait with it. And that was actually a freaking awesome hit. 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay, absolutely not. You know what? Just speed us up so that we can go before the spider. There we go. Kaboom. And Dawkin here can make it a kill.
Impressive.
I know. We try to
These nightmarish
and
creatures
aim
can be
to please.
felled. They can be beaten.
I wonder how much this little low-level apprentice dungeon is going to give us in terms of gold. So, full light.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Sometimes it's good to get stuff from it via using herbs, because that gives you nice rewards. Sometimes it's pretty okay to, you know, just use it for light creation. You know what? I feel so good with the team. I'm too tempted. I'm too tempted to give you a long episode where I do 100% of the dungeon. You know, not just 90% of the room or 100% of the battles. No, 100% of the dungeon. Let's go up. Oh, there you go. Damage. 30% damage until camp. Oh, I haven't seen us have a need for camp in a while yet, so let's go in here. A little bit of a tougher fight, but we should be fine. Once again, I'm going to say you forward because I know that she can do things still from the front. So, and this way, blight is applied to both skeletons. That's fine because he is like the exact person that has his own stress heal as well, and can of course still be stress healed by the Jester. So, I'm okay with this. There's the bayonet jump. But getting yourself to that position, boy, will not save you. Alright, let's see here. But you are going to get extra blight, most likely by Donald. I am going to use the English name for a while because I don't actually really know where he's from, this watcher of mine. But you have more hit points. Actually, you both have 7 hit points. You actually have a higher base. And you can use Quarrel from this position. So you know what? Let's go and guarantee your death. And you are pretty quick, which is also one of my reasonings for this, well, decision. Now let's pull you forward to give you a nice little bit of blight. It's too bad that all these crits don't do extra damage because his blight attempt does no damage at all. Unlike that one of the Antiquarian or the Plague Doctor. But it is a spread out blight, so it's still pretty freaking awesome. Momentary lapse in the defense of Ferilius causes him to take some damage. You are dead for sure. How about you? 5 damage, you are dead as well. Yeah, we're doing pretty okay. You know what? Let's get rid of his stress right now so that he doesn't need to take care of it, and then he can start stunning the big baddies that are trying to kill us. Because we don't want to die, strangely enough. There we go. Applying the blight. Applying a speed buff. And not for the stun so much as for enough damage to make sure that he dies from the blight.
This expedition at least promises success.
Well, I don't think we need extra shovels, so that's one that's definitely gonna go. And I'm gonna get rid of the bandages. We probably will camp out simply to make space again. And that's always a good reason to camp out. Just to make space, that means you've done well. And our light is getting a little bit lower, so I think we will camp out in this room. Hopefully that won't lead us into a terrible battle in which we wish we had the Bright Tambourine functioning at full power. But as long as the light stays above 25, I don't think it gives a negative thing. No, above 50. Torch is below 50, it gives extra stress. It's not really what I like. Oh, heck, what am I doing? Did I just also open the other one with... Don't know if I did. But there is a good amount of money. Okay, so the Bright Tambourine now is a disadvantage. Oh, of course, at that exact moment he steps into a trap and gets a lot of stress.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Well, we are going to camp out over here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
And we are actually going to use Unspeakable Commune, because it's the only way that we can actually prevent the nighttime ambush. One companion, huh? It's not yourself. That's a bit of a bummer. This is all companions. Oh, you know what? Everyone has his forms. That is good for the entire group. And then if you do the quickening, now you are super fast, and he will give you Tiger's Eye. Voila! There are our buffs.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And with that, we can start scouting again. And, oh, Kiddo will just have to give himself a little bit of a laugh and all will be fine. I still think that's a very good way to do this, because it does give a ton of protections, and that is pretty freaking awesome in such a low level dungeon. And yeah, you're going to go for stress relief, Kiddo. You're almost already right as rain. Oh, he dodges. Rent for the old gods, alright. Rent for the old gods, redirected. No problem. And damage him with that crit. He is... No, he's not dead. One damage off. Tempting goblet. Not a problem. Because we have heals of our own. Stress heals, that is. And normal heals. By the way, why did I not... Don't know. There's a bleed. They are spreading out the damage, so I'm very okay with that. And just completely get rid of your stress. I'm okay with this. That was completely unnecessary. Sorry about that. He was already guaranteed dead. So that was a completely pointless action by me. A rather AI action. You know, protect Ferelius again, please. Because it would be good. And even despite all I'm doing that, I have actually a Carpus Idol with 39 HP. I actually think Ferelius has the most HP in this group. Yeah, pretty positive of that. Because that Carpus Idol is really good. 25% maximum HP without a with no disadvantage. It's amazing. Oh. Oops. Ow. Ow. Can you stop with the bleeds? Bleeds are not cool, yo. There we go. I'm surprised that Kiddo actually didn't go faster, because Finale, better say, Solo gives such an incredible speed boost. Here, +7 speed in this case. Not so much for the stun, but well, it did work, so actually he is already guaranteed dead, so let's try and heal some people up. Ooh. A bit of a poor heal, but can't win them all. And who has stress? Well, this is so little amount of stress that this is kind of a pointless action, but he's dead anyways. So why do I care? And, well, let's just take the kill. Because there's nothing better to do.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And the good thing about this party is that they actually can be shoveled around a bit without it being too much of an issue. Oh. We want that cash. We do. Best way we can deal with it, I think.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Relying also a lot on our Jester for, well, just plain old stress relief without having to have a ton of food for a feast. Almost feels like we surprised them and how many of us went before they went. No problem, we can prevent that problem. And let's pull you forward, but I think that's unfortunately still in a position where you might be able to do a tempting doublet. I have the feeling that Quarrel, like, really exponentially grows in danger. Because at this low level, I haven't seen him do much damage yet, but at high levels it certainly can do an impressive amount of damage. And currently just more or less making use of the fact that I know that Feralius has quite a bit of HP. Ooh, you are dead, buddy boy. How about you? You're just one off. And how about you? 7, you're also one off. Now Abyss Artillery would have been handy. I use the one ability that the other one does more damage. That was not smart. There we go. Debuff them all. Lower that accuracy. Good. Good. Seems like the accuracy debuff certainly did help. They actually missed all their attacks. If they were alive, they would be frustrated.
Annihilated.
Ooh. That was a good amount of damage. Because, please do remember that guy has protections. So, yeah. Doing 29 damage at this level is really a powerful blow.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I really don't want to get rid of my shovels just yet. I think that's really dangerous. I am actually going to get rid of my holy waters. I don't think we really need to have the fortune of the curios, because we seem to be doing just fine as it is already. Heck, some empty rooms are coming up. Oh, no, not with you. With Feralius. There we go. Would not have enjoyed missing 1,000 gold. Of course, I wouldn't have known if I had not done it with Feralius, because I never know what he would have gotten out of it, but still. I still have the feeling really that I sometimes forget to do it with Feralius. A map is found. What is this map revealing? Okay, so this map is truly like a map. Alright. Another stack of books. Yeah, I think I've overrated the danger of books. We're doing just fine now that we are reading them again. We still have a food activation left and a camp for sure, not a problem. If you go up this way we will need a shovel. That's not a problem though. It might actually get us more goodies because we can also take this curio and double back at it later on. Not a problem. Not a problem. A little bit annoying that we lose the light, but that's just about it. It doesn't matter, I know, for her to be in the front, so let's focus on this guy. He should be dead next round. Yep. And fin out.
Destroyed.
Goodbye. No bleeds. You dead. You also in trouble. Because in a moment you will be the only one left standing. I stand corrected. You might just die first. Yep, you do. Alright then. Anyone in a heal? Oh, why not? Here, then we already worked out that 0. You went to the school of Sergio, did you not, Dawkin?
So too will resistance.
Sorry, Sergius. Real life Sergio, but not in this game. Should not mix that up. Important difference there. You know. Not forward, indeed, wait. Let's collect ourselves some extra trinkets and curios. Pack has already been looted. Oh, that's bad. Well, at least we got... You know what? We could do the fight. Yeah, but we are starting to lose a little bit on food is starting to get a little scarcer. Let's not get too much ahead of ourselves. And there is more treasure down this hallway.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yet it cannot stop our indomitable will. In case you're wondering why, well, I'm trying a new tactic. But I just realized it has its flaws. Oh well. There we go. Oh, you're definitely going to need some stress heal. What I wanted to do was actually, well, let's pull now this guy forward to try and prevent him from using Tempting Goblet, but unfortunately I want to do that with the guy in the third row, but he had already went, so then I thought it was pointless again, and difficulties of, you know, the strategist. Because it's really not guaranteed who goes first at times. You are dead. You are not, but you are not a danger, so let's just kill you. Because it's almost guaranteed that we do kill someone. Well, this should take care of you, the Blightlands. And that means that we're gonna stun you. Which means that we actually kill you indirectly. Oh no, this guy is still alive. At least a stress heal. Guess that's gonna be just the way I'm going to say that. There we go. Kill that.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes, but I don't think I'm being overconfident. I think I'm being realistic in that we are doing quite well. Okay, that is important though. We are running low on food. You never want to see that actually. Let's just get rid of that. I think we may have over-prepared as usual, but as I have also said before, I'd rather over-prepare than under-prepare. Because that last thing is really deadly. Okay, we surprised him, so this time we can use actually the tactic that I was thinking of. But she can always... So that doesn't matter in this case. Just do it like this. Then... Actually just do a stress heal. And then in order to kill her, this might actually be the best thing to do. No, it didn't do enough damage for this blight to kill her off. Too bad. Next round though, she will be dead. And we have several people that require stress relief. Let's see if we can make that happen. Not enough damage, unfortunately. We unfortunately do not have the Bright Tambourine active anymore, thanks to this lady. Dang, he is taking too much. Forward. That is your death as well, because of that little bit of extra damage. Boom. Well, we kind of need to start killing this dude. Well, this does move him forward a lot. But he needs to be really in position 1, not in position 2. Oh, and I can't use that from here. That is too bad. Yep, tempting to goblet again. Not our best fight. And also the bright tambourine isn't working as I said because the light is below 75, which is part of the problem right now. And we didn't focus this guy down well enough. We seriously didn't. That's simply what it is. Protect me. I know he's low, but I think it's still better than the alternative. There we go. Start addressing both these guys their stress. 10 remaining. Should be fine enough. But you know what? Vulnerability action. Because I can't prevent him from going yet another time. Ah, frack. Do this once it gets the kill, he might just be stress-free. No, he won't. Unless he crits really, really hard. Oh, man, Donald over here. That not, but we do get food for another camp, which is awesome. And we can use this bandage.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Pretty good haul. Going to say no to that. We are here mainly more for money than anything else. How many torches do we have? 2. Ooh. That is low, but we know there's nothing coming up here, so should be fine. Oh, that's 2 empty sacks. Seriously? That's unfortunate. Yes, I know we are done, but we have one more room in the fight over there to explore, and we can definitely use a campfire to create more light. So I'm not keen on leaving just yet, Darkest Dungeon. This may be a long one, and you may try and instill fear into me, but even the fear for books I have overcome. I'm afraid that I no longer fear the dark, but that I am its ally.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
So why did I need only 2 food? Well, I still want 4 food for food activation, so we kinda are a little down on a few things. You know what? I'm actually going to not try and prevent the nighttime ambush, possibly. Let's heal you up. And let's heal you up. No, let's just do it. And there you go, because the Jester completely cancels out his stress-inducing ability, which is freaking awesome that he actually completely cancels it out. This time not the quickening though. Produce random trinket? Yeah, why not? We'll take it, but not really good.
The light, the promise of safety.
Yes, indeed. Yep, low-level dungeon, but should be fine. Let's light a torch just to have bright tambourine working and to have the best chance against these guys. The fortunate thing, of course, is also that all of these, they have their max armor, max skill levels and what have you. We have equipped them well. And you will not be dead, so let's pull you forward. Biggest chance that you will be far forward enough that your bayonet jab is going to be used twice, and in that time you will die. Not a problem. In fact, that is 2 deaths. pull him forward so that he's going to have to do a bayonet jab. And after that, he's going to be in position to anyway, so all's good in the hood. Yeah, let's set up the kill for this big guy. Should have stunned him, probably. Probably a better idea. I mean, he is going to have less accuracy, but it doesn't guarantee a miss. Yep, there it is. Oh wow, Freud goes before... Okay. I think Kiddo will be displeased by that. But it doesn't matter. How does this penetrate armor or something? Finale. 150% extra damage, so it's 250% damage, I believe. That's why it's so good. And after that, he gives him a damage debuff of minus 30 dodge. So after this, for 3 rounds, he's completely freaking bogus. But yeah, otherwise it also would be too good. Stun him. Thank you. Heal Ferelius. Thank you. Even that bleed is not so problematic because, well, the bleed is not that strong anymore. But yeah, that's an incredible dodge debuff that you give to yourself. So there is definitely a risk involved in this strategy. There we go. Everybody full health and the kill. So, I said 100% dungeon run. 100% dungeon run it's going to be. We don't have a holy war stuff anymore to make this fine. So we have a blighted Ferelius. Oh well. And we actually still over-prepared. Even if we so walked down every corner of this dungeon, we still over-prepared. Funny. There we go, the last fight in this dungeon. Let's take her out as soon as possible. This probably is for the best this way, actually. Doing this more for the damage than anything. And unfortunately I couldn't move him to the 3rd rank because that is where his stumbling scratch happens. But yeah, that wasn't dead, and we don't care too much about HP damage at this moment because of, well, said end of dungeon. That's a lot of damage for a low level team. Because Kiddo is level 2? Yeah, level 2. 38 damage level 2. Ouch. It does require setup though. Let's not forget that, but take the crest above this thing, and just for your entertainment's sake, and to not make myself a liar, ladies and gentlemen, 100% dungeon. Let's get out of here.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
No, I agree. So let's see what a low-level dungeon gives us for money count. We kind of lack the secret room to make it a really profitable one. We even are slightly below 30,000, but let's not forget that this is an apprentice dungeon and we can definitely sell those slippers. So I would say it was a 30,000 run. Ooh, Kiddo got himself the wasting sickness. Intense craving for alcohol. Oh, there it is. Observe cleanliness. Oh, this one we lost a while ago. Ooh, dodge. Evasive. Never bad. Slow draw. It's not what I like to see. But that Kiddo went up a level is definitely good.
Seditionists and heretics skulk in the alleys. They must be found out.
Yeah, but I do think that all our Houndmasters are already level 6, aren't they? Turazil, yeah. Oh no, Raaf. Oh. We need to consider using him, because then he won't be level 4 anymore. I tend to keep this team around for, well, if you're gonna get a veteran level boss, then having 4 level 4s in this composition works fine. Would be awesome, but perhaps it's going to change a little bit. But Kiddo, level 3. Pretty okay, but let's get rid of that wasting sickness, shall we? But I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.